In recent years, a new conversation has started to bubble up, gaining attention across social media and even on our television screens. It's called the Passport Brothers movement. This term describes a growing group of men, mostly from Western countries like the United States and the United Kingdom, who have made a conscious decision to look for love outside of their home countries. They are packing their bags and using their passports not just for vacation, but with the specific intention of finding romantic partners and potential wives abroad. This isn't just a simple preference for foreign travel, it's a deliberate rejection of the modern dating scene they have grown so tired of back home. The core motivation behind this movement seems to stem from a deep sense of frustration and dissatisfaction with dating in the West. These men often talk about feeling disconnected from the women they meet in their own cultures. They believe that societal pressures and modern feminist ideals have changed the dynamics of relationships in ways they find unfulfilling. From their perspective, dating has become a stressful and competitive landscape where expectations are high and genuine connection is hard to find. They feel that the traditional roles and values they admire have been pushed aside, leaving them searching for something they believe is missing. This feeling of being out of sync with Western dating norms is a powerful driver. Many of these men express that they feel judged or that their masculinity is seen in a negative light. For some, especially certain men within the black community, there's an added layer of complexity. They voice specific frustrations, sometimes pointing to stereotypes and feeling that they are not appreciated or respected by women in their own communities. This leads them to believe that their best chance at finding a harmonious and supportive partnership lies beyond their own borders, in cultures where they perceive relationships are built on a different foundation. So what exactly is happening here? We're witnessing a cultural shift where a segment of the male population is actively opting out of their local dating pool. They are leveraging their ability to travel to explore alternative ways of forming relationships. This movement, amplified by online communities and influencers who share their experiences, has grown from a niche internet subculture into a more mainstream topic of debate. It raises important questions about modern love, cultural expectations, and what men and women are truly looking for in a partner in today's interconnected world. A world we've explored for years on shows like 90 Day Fiancé. When you listen to the men who identify as passport bros, a common theme quickly emerges. They are searching for what they often call traditional women. This is a key part of their quest. They believe that women in many other parts of the world have not been as influenced by Western feminism, which they blame for creating what they see as conflict and competition in relationships. They are looking for partners who they feel will value family and partnership above all else. They hope to find someone who embraces a more conventional role in the relationship, creating what they describe as a more natural and balanced dynamic between masculine and feminine energies. This ideal partner is often envisioned as a trade wife or traditional wife. The men in this movement are not necessarily looking for someone who is uneducated or lacks ambition. Instead, they desire a partner whose primary focus is on building a strong, loyal, and family-centered life together. Many of these men are successful professionals themselves and say they want to provide for their families to a degree that their partner has the choice not to work if she doesn't want to. They see this as a way to restore a sense of harmony and mutual support that they feel has been lost in the West. The criticism of Western women is often quite direct. These men frequently describe women in their home countries as being too demanding, materialistic, or self-absorbed. They feel that the dating process has become a checklist of qualifications rather than a search for genuine connection and compatibility. In some online spaces, the language used can be very harsh, painting a picture of Western women as being corrupted by modern values. This perception, whether accurate or not, is the driving force that convinces them that true happiness and a fulfilling family life can only be found with a woman from a different cultural background. Ultimately, the search is for a different kind of partnership, one they believe is more authentic and fulfilling. They are looking for loyalty, femininity, and a cooperative spirit. They want to feel needed and respected as men, and in return they aim to be providers and protectors. This idealized vision of international romance is what fuels their journeys. They are chasing a dream of a simpler, more harmonious relationship dynamic, one that they are convinced is no longer available to them in their own countries. It's a powerful motivator that sends them across oceans in search of love. The destinations for these men are not random. They are often chosen based on specific cultural stereotypes and economic realities. The Passport Bro Trail commonly leads to countries in regions like Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, and Latin America. Nations such as the Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico are frequently mentioned as top destinations. These locations are often perceived as places where traditional family values remain strong and where women are believed to be more feminine, nurturing, and appreciative of a male partner who can provide for them. The lower cost of living in many of these countries also plays a significant role in their appeal. In Southeast Asia, countries like the Philippines and Thailand are popular for a reason. Men often go there with the belief that the women are inherently gentle, respectful, and family-oriented. They are drawn to the idea of a culture that they think prioritizes community and family harmony over Western-style individualism. Similarly, in Latin America, countries like Colombia and Brazil are sought after for their vibrant cultures and the perception that the women are passionate, beautiful, and deeply committed to their partners and families. These beliefs, often shaped by media and online anecdotes, create a powerful allure for men seeking an alternative to what they know. Eastern European countries, such as Ukraine or others in the region, have also been on the radar for these men. The stereotype here is often of women who are not only beautiful, but also highly educated, yet still hold traditional views about marriage and family. The men believe that women from this region value a strong, stable male partner and are looking to build a life based on mutual respect and clearly defined roles. Each region offers a different flavor of the same core fantasy. A place where the perceived problems of Western dating culture do not exist and where their ideal partner can be found. Of course, the reality on the ground is far more complex than these idealized visions suggest, as we've seen time and time again. On shows like Love and Translation or 90 Day Fiancé, we witness the real-life challenges that come with these journeys. Language barriers, profound cultural differences, and mismatched expectations can quickly turn a romantic dream into a difficult reality. For every story of a successful international couple, there is another tale of misunderstanding, heartbreak, and the realization that women everywhere are individuals with their own minds, not stereotypes waiting to be fulfilled. The Passport Brothers movement is not without its loud and persistent critics. Many people argue that the entire phenomenon is built on a foundation of misogyny and a desire for control. Critics say that these men are not truly seeking an equal partner, but rather a submissive woman who will not challenge them. The idea of intentionally seeking out women in less affluent nations raises serious ethical questions. It can be seen as an exploitative practice that takes advantage of economic and social disparities, turning the search for love into what some have called a disturbing hunt for vulnerable women who may see the relationship as a way out of poverty. Furthermore, the movement is often accused of promoting harmful stereotypes, not just about Western women, but also about the foreign women they idealize. By painting women from certain countries with a broad brush as being inherently traditional or submissive, it ignores their individuality, intelligence, and personal ambitions. Proponents of the movement push back against this, arguing that they are not losers who can't find a date at home, but often successful men who simply have different preferences. They also argue that many of the foreign women they meet are accomplished professionals who are not just looking for a green card. The reality of these relationships is often far more complicated than either side of the debate suggests. As we have often explored, merging two different worlds is never simple. The cultural differences can be immense, leading to constant misunderstandings about everything from family obligations to communication styles. We saw a clear example of this with Big Ed and his Filipina partner Rose. His attempts to control her and impose his own standards were met with strong resistance, and the relationship ultimately fell apart, showing that foreign women are not the compliant figures some men imagine them to be. So why is this topic so popular right now? I believe it's because it touches on some of the biggest anxieties of our time about love, gender roles, and globalization. It reflects a deep division in how people view modern relationships. The Passport Brothers movement forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. What do men and women really want from each other today? And in a world that is more connected than ever, are we using that connection to build genuine understanding or to chase fantasies? The answers are not simple, and the ongoing debate shows just how much we are all still trying to figure it out.